darling. This is the Commonwealth's first and only hydroponics facility run entirely by robots.
That's pretty ingenious. I bet you can work around the clock.
Of course, darling. Our unique hierarchy allows for constant operation. You see, there are two kinds of robots here. The worker drones carry out labor and maintenance. We supervisors, that is myself, green and brown, possess sophisticated cognition processors. We are capable of complex analysis and decision-making, a testament to the genius of our creator, Dr. Edward Gray.
Obviously, the man was brilliant to come up with something like this.
I could hardly have said it better myself, darling. Robotics and artificial intelligence were our creator's great passions, rivaled only by his love of television. Perhaps you've noticed that I possess a rather singular personality, as do the other supervisors.
Personality should not be a part of a robot's programming. It's wrong.
Well, it's definitely unique. Sort of hard to miss.
I'll take that as a compliment, darling. After all, the last thing any woman wants to be is ordinary. A few other things you should know. Talk to Green if you need supplies. If it's caps you require, Brown might have a few odd jobs. There's one other thing. A question, really. Tell me, darling, what do you think of the water around here?
It's awful.
Isn't it, though? Pressure's down, radiation is up. Why, it's practically toxic. Just think what it must be doing to my skin.
It's 3 p.m.
This will never do. I don't mean to impose, darling,
Nothing to
but
report at the moment.
perhaps you could
Station
lend
update.
us a hand.
All right.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. Most of our water comes from the old Western plant, south of here. Such an eyesore. Be a dear and pay a visit, See what you can do. Maybe tidy up the place. It must be filthy. If you can get it working again, I'm sure I can come up with something for you.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Vault-Tec built places like this to conduct unethical experiments on human beings.
Tell you.
I'm just thinking.
Stay safe, sir.
I've heard that...
Yeah?
Nice Pip-Boy. If it ever starts acting up on you, see Alexis. She'll fix it right up.
Is that your Pip-Boy? Better be.
You got guts wearing that Pip-Boy in the Commonwealth. I can't believe someone hasn't tried to steal it yet.
Nick Valentine is back in town. He was gone for a while. Some people who are totally not me thought that... Well, they thought that he might be dead. Or destroyed, or whatever.
Quite an interesting change of pace.
Hey there.
Don't try anything.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen.
You. You're back.
This message is for the
I'm not
general
sure if
if
you've
you're
spoken
listening.
to Dr. Forsyth
We have
yet,
a
but if you
situation
haven't,
at the
we
castle
really
that we
need
could
your
use your
help.
help with.
One of the children here is very
Nothing
ill.
serious, just
He's been
hey, you
bitten by
can't do
some
that.
creature, and we need someone with
up,
good combat
General.
training to help
Get
him.
your hiney over
Someone
to
who
the
knows
castle
the
pronto.
creatures of the Commonwealth.
This is
I'd like
Ronnie
for you to
Shaw.
please speak to Dr.
Never heard
Forsyth.
of me, but
He
you'll
can give you
wanna
the
talk to
details.
me.
I'll go see him
Alright,
immediately.
Thank
don't
you.
get your panties out
Dr.
of
Forsyth should be in the
You have
medical
your
center.
precious mic back.
Okay, yeah. Well, sorry about that, folks.
I don't know about you, but I can't stand to see any of those young'uns sick.
Looking for a meal? See Maria. She runs the Sunshine Diner.
Alexis fixed it up real good. Took her a few weeks to get to, but it was worth it.
Yeah, she's a whiz with just about anything.
You have to do something, Jacob.
I'm running the test as fast as I can, Priscilla. I can't treat Austin until I know what he's infected with.
Dr. Forsyth.
Not now, Bobby. And you, stranger, will have to wait
Hi.
your turn. We have an emergency here. Austin got bitten by a mole rat. Isn't that enough, Jacob? There can't be that many mole rat diseases or toxins.
Rachel is examining the mole rat. Hopefully she'll find something. But these aren't ordinary mole rats. Who knows what kind of diseases they are carrying? Because he's just a child, it's affecting him
You're
more
that
severe.
wanderer from the
Dr.
Commonwealth.
Forsyth, please. I think I
I'm
found
Rachel.
something that might help
I
Austin.
assist Dr.
Bobby!
Forsyth.
Hold on,
This is
Priscilla.
Radio Freedom.
What is it, Bobby?
It's
Well, you know that door Austin found?
all quiet.
He found it because
which is how we like
I
it.
keep my
Stay safe out there,
private
people.
things in there. He saw me get them.
You mean your chems?
Get to the point, Bobby. What did you find in that place?
It's like a whole extra vault in there, but half ruined and caved in. There was this terminal there, so I started poking around in it. There were some notes and stuff about using mole rats to grow viruses. But they also said that they used them to make vaccines and treatments.
A secret vault. Good Lord, I've never heard of such a thing.
Bobby, you're a genius. A junkie genius. There might be a cure for whatever Austin got from that mole rat somewhere in that place. You there. How would you like to do Vault 81 a favor and possibly save my boy's life?
I would be glad to help.
I was hoping I could count on you. Bobby here will show you where he keeps his secret stash. There is a chance that somewhere in there is a cure for Austin. If you find it, bring it to Dr. Forsyth. And for Austin's sake, please hurry.
Follow me.
Be quick and find that cure.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Finding a quiet spot in the Commonwealth is a rare occurrence.
Unidentified intruder detected.
Get down! Long live the Brotherhood!
A.m. here at Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. All quiet. How we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
I'm sure this whole thing is overblown and Austin will be running around tomorrow. Overblown or not, we have to
Well, this is gonna be a joy for you.
I just don't know
Gets
what I
nagged
can
me and I can't go anywhere.
Oh, real nice, Holt. Make this about you. Don't you think about anyone other than yourself. Your daughter could get sick like Austin.
You and your staff are to make sure every resident remains under stringent medical observation.
But Overseer.
No buts. This is for the good of the vault.
This is Radio Freedom.
Need a way to stop it from spreading.
Then let's hope that outsider.
Stay safe, people.
Gotta find the terminal. Security's too good.
We've got company. Light 'em up. Heads up. They've stealth. Think you're clever? Suppressing fire!
So, there's this thing I heard about. I'm not even really sure what to say. There are stories about... Well, it's some big contraption that's being built...
Broken.
Out there in the Commonwealth.
I detect intruders.
No one
Please
has mentioned
neutralize
it.
them.
They don't know what it does.
I detect
Not for sure.
intruders. Please neutralize them.
This next part... Well, I mean, it's just people talking. No, it doesn't make it true. Not necessarily. But it's been said... Well...
You've
it has something
returned.
to do
Are you Voltec security? I've waited so
Trying to
very
blow it up.
patiently for you to arrive.
Disappear or something.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Superb! I placed an emergency call so long ago. I was beginning to think something dreadful must have happened. I am pleased to report I completed my primary duties 83 years ago. Thousands of pathogens were grown in the mole rat hosts. Then a single broad spectrum cure was developed to treat them all. Very satisfying work for many decades. Now, please tell me you are authorized to release me from the lab.
I am so authorized. You are released.
Superb. I had almost given up all hope of leaving here. I'll open the door for you. Since you are a Voltec representative, I entrust you with the broad spectrum cure I developed. If you have an equivalent to my digital Hippocratic oath, please use it quickly to prevent any undue suffering. However, be advised, there is only one dose left, and I can no longer make any more. If that is all, I am most eager to leave.
Thanks for the cure.
It is my hope that this cure finds its way to someone who needs it. Hopefully now I can properly further my scientific research. Since my job here is done, I think I will follow you out. must consult the professors at the university. They could provide many answers. I would request we travel extensively and collect data.
Terminal somewhere.
If you need a doctor, Forsyth and Rachel are down in the medical center. They can patch you up.
Calvin's always looking for tools. I heard he'll pay caps if you got them. Stay out of trouble.
The work never ends in Vault 81.
You should stop by and see Horatio. Imagine you
Excuse
come
me,
across
Dr.
any
Forsyth.
barbers in
The
common.
cure. You found it.
Here, take the cure, and use it on the boy.
Only one dose? I hope this works. If it doesn't, there won't be anything to analyze to try again. Let's hope this works.
I heard you had returned.
It shouldn't be long.
What? Where am I?
You're in the clinic. You were really sick, Austin. Our visitor from the Commonwealth saved your life.
Really? Gee, thanks, mister.
I was worried to death about you, Austin. What got into your fool head? Going into a place like that?
Nothing exciting ever happens here. I just wanted to see what was in there.
Well, if it hadn't been for our friend here, you might have died. Thank you. I know you made sacrifices to help him. I know Dr. Pinsky will be grateful. For my part, I'd like to give you this syringer. I had it for years and never really had a use for it.
She's not the only one. The whole vault is thankful. I'd like to give you a room here in the vault. A place you can call your own. It's in the main hall, on the left as you get off the elevator. Once again, thank you.
Can I go
I hope
see
you
Granny?
enjoy your
I want something to
accommodation.
eat.
I wanted to say
Studying
thank you
beyond our
again
walls.
for what you did for Austin. You've opened a lot of eyes around here, including my own. I had no idea of the dangers Vault Tech had hidden away so close to home. I can't believe so many died just behind our walls.
Whatever Vault-Tec had planned, it failed, and took their entire staff out with it.
No arguments here. I hate to think of what they had planned for us. But on the good side, you made a real impression on our anti-Commonwealth people. They're realizing outsiders really can be trusted, and do more good than just providing resources. You'll always be welcome here. And I hope you make a habit of visiting. Having a trusted outsider would help serve as a reminder that the Commonwealth isn't something to fear and avoid.
Paladin dance.
What's on your mind?
That was all.
Very well.
Hello, Rachel.
Anything I can do for you? Medically speaking, of course.
Not today.
Fine.
Ah, the dangers of curiosity. Lucky for Austin, he does appear to have 9 lives.
A moment, please. I have been trapped so many years. I believe it's customary to thank you for your role in saving me. My entire life has been in this vault. I have analyzed and learned everything there is to know here. So now I must see the rest of the Commonwealth, consult with scientists, unearth more data to challenge my hypothesis.
After the bombs, the Commonwealth is a little lacking in the science department.
But surely there is still men of learning out there, and if nothing else, there is data. I can see you already have company. I do not wish to intrude, but I must ask. Please, monsieur, can you take me with you?
Come along then.
Excellent. We must embark at once.
Your presence here has really made a difference. You've opened a lot of minds to the idea of welcoming in the Commonwealth.
Dance?
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that.
Oh, it is Monsieur Dance. One day soon we must talk of the technological marvels of the Brotherhood.
Sharing technological information isn't permitted. However, if you wish to donate yourself for study, I'm certain our scribes would be pleased.
I heard the kids think of you as a hero for saving Austin. It's quite the compliment.
Katie.
I can't imagine what it'd be like to live in the Commonwealth. Every day must be an adventure out there.
That was Butcher Pete by Roy Brown. Not the other way around. So the Minutemen are out there doing things in the Commonwealth. What kind of things, you ask? Well, I will.
Hey,
I will tell you.
I heard what you did for Austin.
I have heard.
I need someone to get him off the jet.
That they have taken over
Ever since
the
all that
castle,
drama, he's gotten
which I
worse.
guess was theirs a long
Doesn't
time
leave his
ago, but
room.
hasn't been for a while.
High all the time.
It had been full of fish.
Rachel said if he doesn't get help,
monsters.
he could die.
You're right. He needs help.
You've got to convince him to go see Rachel. She's got some treatment drug that'll help him get clean. It's either get clean or get dead at this point, and that bastard better get his priorities straight.
For them. And I guess for everyone else too. So, yeah. How about some music? Elton Britt is next with a song.
Hey,
What are you doing,
Bobby.
Well, frankly,
Can't
it
you
sounds
see I'm
very
busy?
irresponsible for several reasons.
You need to get help, Bobby.
Here's uranium
Go
fever.
see Rachel. She has medicine that'll treat you.
No way. It's never that easy. And now, I need this shit more than ever. It's the only way I'm gonna get through this.
You need to quit. Austin almost died because of your habit. You're putting others at risk.
But how am I supposed to do it? I can't handle that withdrawal shit. Not after everything that's happened.
Fine. Don't get help. Commonwealth won't be so kind when the Overseer kicks you out.
She'd do that? Jesus, she would. She even warned me herself. You're right. I'd never make it out there. I'll go see Rachel.
Tina.
Did you talk to Bobby? How'd it go?
Good. He went to see Rachel. He's cleaning up.
No shit! You actually did it? That's it. No more drugs, no more dealing. We're starting over. Maybe now I can get him to leave this can.
If you really want out of here, you can come work for me. On a settlement.
Maybe someday, but I have a feeling Bobby's gonna need me here. Besides, I gotta keep an eye on him. Make sure he's alright.
If you're looking to do some trading, look for the depot. Alexis has just about anything you could need.
Now, where did I put those screws? Seeds. I'll need more seeds.
Heard you were down in that secret vault tech area.
Oh,
Can't believe
good
we
to
had a
see
whole
that little
colony
boy up
of
and
mole
about
rats
again.
living right next door.
Heard you really made an impression on the vault, too. So what can I get for our new hero?
Do you run this place by yourself?
Heavens no, I'd be a wreck. My husband, Mark, he helps me. Though mostly with the tasting.
I'll think about it.
Hopefully I'll see you soon.
Ashes! Feeling much better now. I told Gran I wasn't gonna let some mole rat beat me.
Whoa! A real live Commonwealth person. You dress funny.
You two look like you've seen your fair share of the Commonwealth.
Ah, you'll do perfectly. I'm in need of a willing test subject to try this new strain of fruit I've created.
Sure. I like fruit.
Excellent. Just tell me how it tastes and how it makes you feel. Now, where did I put that Geiger counter?
Excuse me, Dr. Pensky.
Just the person I wanted to see. I wanted to thank you for what you did for Austin.
It was the right thing to do.
You'll hear no arguments from me. It was a selfless act, something we don't see much of from the Commonwealth. You're a rare breed, the kind we could use more of both inside and out of Vault 81. Anyway, I'm sure you have plenty of things to get back to. I just had to say thank you for saving Austin. I may have my life's work, but that boy is what really keeps me going.
Dr. Pensky.
Did you try the fruit? Tell me, how was it?
It was good. No adverse effects.
I knew it. This is good progress. I'll have to start a new batch right away. Since you've been so helpful, maybe you can help out in another capacity. You see, I need these plants to conduct my studies, and they take some special nourishment, especially the carrots. If you could keep an eye out for fertilizer while you're out in the Commonwealth, I'll be more than happy to compensate you for your efforts.
Sure, I can do that.
Really? Great. I was dreading having to put in another request to the Overseer. Just bring by whatever you can find whenever you have the time.
Ashes!
Yes?
Never had an incident on my watch. I don't want to start with
The Minutemen remind me of the Brotherhood when Elder Lyons was in charge. Unfocused and far too charitable for their own good. Your people have done an impressive job restoring this fortress to its former
There you
glory.
are. Finally. I've been waiting to talk to you.
You must be Ronnie Shaw from the radio.
Who else would I be? Can't mistake me for one of those pups who got running things around here. Yeah, I used to be with the Minutemen myself. Back before Joe Becker got himself killed and the Idiots took over.
Glad to meet you. We can use some more veterans around here.
Well, you're right about that. I feel like some of these you've got still may need their diapers changed.
I'd still like to hear what you came to talk to me about.
Heard you were trying to get the Minutemen back on their feet. Thought I'd come see the new general for myself. So what's your story? What makes you think anybody even wants the Minutemen back?
At least we're trying to help people. Can you say the same?
Don't give me any attitude, Sonny. I've been a Minuteman longer than you've been alive. But I've heard some good things about what you've been doing. Wouldn't be here otherwise. Now that I'm here, I can see you really need my help.
We can always use more experienced soldiers.
Yeah, you're not kidding. But I had something more specific in mind. I'm probably the only one who still remembers this. But the castle's armory was located in the West Bastion.
Here's the
All
thing.
of our best equipment was stored
A sort
in
of
there. Weapons,
note,
ammo,
I guess,
schematics, you
from
name
a
it.
sponsor here
Come on,
in
I'll
Diamond
show you.
City, and I'll just read it. Feeling tired? Need a pick-me-up?
Ah,
Need a
good.
pick-me-up?
Looks like it might still be
Visit
intact.
Chemicare
Door's
and get a
still
prescription
sealed.
today.
Aston hasn't collapsed.
A balanced life.
Trick now is
through
finding
chemistry.
a way in.
Oh, okay. How about Johnny Mercer? I kind of wonder if this one is supposed to be a joke. Does
I
anyone
hope you
know?
have an idea.
Of course I do. If you can't go through, go around. Let's have a look at the northeast bastion.
Hey.
I'm not gonna make it easy for you.
Get him!
You may have a problem. You hear that?
Hey.
Ready.
Go check that out.
Affirmative.
Designation, Sarge. Powering up. Entering into threat analysis.
Back to hell.
Hey.
Need something?
Detected.
Go check that out.
Got it.
Sarge. Powering up.
What do you want?
Check it out.
Sorry, no can do.
General's quarters. Used to be a tunnel leading from here to the armory. Wow, looky here. You've already cleared it. Good job. Let's get down there and see if there's still a way through. Pretty dark down here. We better watch our step.
Bye.
I'll back you up, General. My night vision ain't what it used to be. Sarge is still down here? I wouldn't want to be the unlucky one to ever run upon him down here in the dark. Let's see. I used to know this password. One if by land. Nah, that's not it. For the Commonwealth. Ah, darn it. Oh, it's been a long time. United we stand. Yeah, that was it.
Anything useful?
That was the ink spots with "It's all over but the crying."
Okay,
because
here we are.
that part
Told you
I've
I'd
never,
get us in here. Yeah,
well, never
let's
really
see what
stopped.
kinds of goodies are left.
I mean, the song ended, ironically. But the crying, mentioned in the song, never stops.
Excellent. The armory's still intact. Looks like you've been having a field day in here.
Here's
And the cream of the crop. Schematics for building artillery.
That I've heard about. Maybe everyone else already knows. The Brotherhood continues to do.
I have to admit, Ronnie, having artillery would help out quite a bit.
Oh, we used to rain down fire on Deathclaws and super mutants alike. It was a glorious thing. All right, let's get going. Don't forget to grab some smoke grenades, too.
Super mutants. So that's fun.
Hey.
I guess
well,
maybe
let's see what you require.
gonna take over. I guess that's an improvement, right? Brotherhood instead of, mutants. That was a joke. By the way, I was totally kidding. Didn't really mean it. And if the Brotherhood is listening,
go ahead.
I'm sure you're very nice.
Heads up.
Want to swap some gear?
Don't kill me. Now here's Anything Goes by Cole Porter. I mean, I would play Anything by Cole Porter, but this is Anything Goes by Cole Porter.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Hi.
Looks like you've got everything we need. As soon as you get some artillery built, we'll do a test fire to calibrate it.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Okay.
Got it.
Hey there.
Ah, gosh darn, it's good to see artillery here again. So here's the thing about the big guns. They can't fire at anything too close, but their range is impressive. That's what the smoke grenades are for. Toss one of those.
This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
At the bad guys. If we have artillery in range, we'll confirm over the radio and target our fire on your smoke. But first, we better do a test fire. Make sure we're hitting what we're aiming at. You see that little building over there? We'll use that for our aiming point. Keep your radio on and tuned to Radio Freedom so we can confirm we're ready. All right, General, if you can hear me, we're ready. Toss one of those smoke grenades into the target area and start the test fire. Got your smoke on the target. You might want to stand back. Yeah, you know, just in case. Wisely, General.
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in
I gotta hand it to you, General. You really turned things around for the Minutemen. I never thought I'd see the day that the Minutemen had artillery support again. We should see about building them at all our settlements to expand our coverage. And Ronnie Shaw returns. She's something else, isn't she?
Yeah, she definitely knows how to take charge.
Ha! That's a bit of an understatement from what I hear. I'd heard stories about her from the old-timers, but I didn't know she was still around. The fact that she's come back to the Minutemen means we must be doing something right. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
Gotta love Betty Hutton, right? Right? Right. So the Minutemen are out there doing things in the Commonwealth. What kind of things, you ask? Well, I will tell you. I have heard that
Greetings, sir.
that they have taken over
All
the
systems
castle,
nominal.
which I guess was theirs a long time ago, but hasn't been for a while. It had been full of fish, or monsters, or monster fish. Maybe.
Why are you bothering?
I don't know. Not relevant. The Minutemen are there now. That's good for them, and I guess for everyone else too. So, yeah. How about some music? Right Behind You Baby is next. It's a really upbeat song, but I don't know. I feel like maybe Ray Smith was a little, maybe, buddy.
Excuse me.
Hey there, friend. We're in some real trouble. Maybe you can help?
I'm with the Minutemen. How can I help?
It's these damn greenskins, the super mutants. Whenever they come through, we just have to run away or hide. They take everything they can eat and destroy most everything else. And if they ever took us by surprise, we'd all be dead. We can't live like this. Please, you've got to help us.
I'll take care of those super mutants. I promise.
I hope so. We didn't know what to do.
This is Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 7 a.m. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
So,
Those super
this thing
mutants
I heard
won't be
about,
bothering you again.
I guess you were the
I'm not
right
even
person
really
for the
sure
job,
what to
huh?
say.
By the
Uh-huh.
There are stories about, well, it's some big contraption that's being built out there in the Commonwealth. No one that's mentioned it, they don't know what it does. Not for sure. This next part, well, I mean, it's just people talking, you know. It doesn't
I'm
make
with the
it true.
Minutemen. How can I?
We got what if you
No problem. I'll take care of them for you.
I hope so.
Would it be possible to speak off the record for a moment?
Trying to blow it up.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Thank you. This is difficult for me to say, so I hope you'll bear with me as I try to get through it. When you were first placed under my sponsorship, I had some serious reservations about it. Despite all that, this has turned out to be a rewarding experience for both of us. At this point, honestly, I don't feel like there's anything else I could teach you about being a Brotherhood soldier that you don't already know. It's apparent from your attitude and your actions that you intend to keep those ideals close to your heart.
I'm flattered to hear this, but I feel like there's more.
There is. I'm just not very good at these sort of things. Let me start at the beginning. I grew up alone in the capital wasteland. Spent most of my childhood picking through the ruins and selling scrap. When I was a bit older and had a few caps to my name, I moved into Rivet City and opened a junk stand. While I was there, I met a guy named Cutler. We got along pretty well. Watched each other's backs and kept each other out of trouble. When the Brotherhood came through on a recruiting run, we felt like it was a way out of our nowhere lives. So we joined up.
I'm glad you had greater ambitions than just selling junk.
Once I saw what the Brotherhood had to offer, there was no comparison. Anyway, about a year after we were posted to the Prydwen, Cutler vanished on a scouting op. It took some convincing, but I was able to persuade my CO to let me assemble a squad and search for him. It took almost 3 weeks, but we tracked his team down to a super mutant hive. Those wretched abominations had slaughtered everyone but Cutler. He should have been so lucky. The mutant bastards used their FEV to change him into one of their own kind. He wasn't Cutler anymore. I had to... It was my duty to put him down.
Hey, you did what the Brotherhood taught you.
Then you understand why it had to be done. Ever since Cutler died, I've seen other soldiers come and go. Some were brave, some were honest. Hell, some were even downright heroic. But I'd never considered any of them to be a good friend. A friend like Cutler was. Until now. It's a good feeling, but it frightens me all the same. Having a bond with someone, then losing them. It changes you. I don't want to go through that again.
It'll never come to that. I promise.
Even though I'm well aware that you have no control over it, I appreciate the sentiment. I just thought you deserved to know how I felt. If you feel that I've overstepped my bounds, I completely understand. Whatever the case may be, I appreciate the fact that you took the time to listen.
Sound the all clear.
That's it. Yes.
This location isn't secure.
You know what I call a good day?
I
One
cleared that
ends
place
without
out
an
for you.
empty stomach.
Should be safe for your friends to move in now.
Nice to have some good news around here for a change.
My systems are eager to absorb new data. I find this
The Minutemen are on a roll. I helped that settlement you sent me to, and cleared the way for a new settlement in the process.
That's fantastic news. We're gonna take back the whole Commonwealth from the bad guys at this rate.
I took care of those super mutants. The settlers were relieved to not have them to worry about anymore.
Thank God. Super mutants. Civilians just don't stand a chance against them. As usual, I've got something else for you. I've fought the Gunners before, and something tells me this was just them probing their defenses. They're gonna need your help. Hope this rain lets up soon.
That was Tex Beneke.
Please, just... wait. You're not with the Gunners. Are you here to help us out?
I'm here to help. What's the problem?
It's the Gunners. We caught a group of them sneaking around a few days ago and had a bit of a dust-up. They ran off too easy once they saw we were gonna fight back. Gunners never back down that quickly. If you can help us shore up our defenses, it sure would help us out a ton.
The castle, which I guess was theirs a long time ago, but hasn't been for a while. It had been full of fish, or monsters, or monster fish, maybe. I don't know. Not relevant. The Minutemen are there now. That's good for them, and I guess for everyone else too. So.
We may have a
problem. How about hey.
For now.
Yeah, take that. We won. You Minutemen really know how to bring the fight.
Excuse me.
Yeah, take that. We won. You Minutemen really know how to bring the fight. We won.
Look alive.
A smart soldier is always prepared.
Look alive.
Viewpoint, I shoot.
Cripple yourself.
Nice craftsmanship.
Our little
fix just
sanctuary
about anything.
revival project has really
Guns,
helped.
computers,
Takes my mind
people.
off things.
Just gotta have the right tools.
Nothing stays hidden forever. At least, not if I have my say.
Most people are good at breaking things. I enjoy putting them back together.
I'm afraid I'm not much use in a fight anymore. But back in the day, folks used to call me Murphy the Mad Woman.
Yeah?
Most
look like I
folks
want
are
to
just
chit-chat.
looking for a
Well, that's a
hand.
few gunners that won't be
And we had
attacking
to
our
do it.
settlements anytime soon.
When we all work together, the bad guys don't stand a chance. Well, you ready for some more work? The Minutemen never rest. Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know about it. Before you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm instead of wasteland.
Yes?
If you're looking to keep your load light,
Sure. Let's take a look.
self-defense at its
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary.
What the?
Get some, motherfucker!
On with the Brotherhood.
I hope you enjoyed that last song. Okay. And now, word from our sponsors. The Colonial Tap House wants to remind everyone that you are not welcome there. Upper Stands residents only.
know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling sweat.
I cleared out that spot you sent me to and set up a radio beacon there.
That's great news. Once folks have some place to call their own, they'll be willing to help defend it. As usual, I have something else for you to look into. Sounds like they're trying to stand up to some raiders. It's a good chance to show how much better things could be if we'd all stick together.